Though I was but a boy at the time, I can still vividly recall the eldest of the family, by then bow-legged with age, walking to market every Saturday. He would always offer us a pleasant greeting should he chance to notice us. This was, of course, before he killed and ate all of those people. And this concludes another chapter of Lorna of Devonshire by Harwood Hogg. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. For now, we have but a stream. Welcome to another Short Horror Saturday with Purblind Gamer. I hope that... Hairball! Welcome in, Hairball. Thank you so much for the 20 months. Wow. Hardwood Hog. Oh, when we put it that way. You guys, please go check out Hairball, who is a feline VTuber, known for his sense of humor, and his old DOS games that he plays. A lot of adventures, RPGs. Usually been going through Pagamitsu. Or Chagunitsu. Chagunitsu. Sorry. The other one. And Dragon Gem, welcome in. How are you doing? You guys should also check out Dragon Gem, who is an awesome, mostly adventure and hidden object game streamer. But she plays other genres too. She has wonderful chill streams. I often lurk there on a Sunday afternoon. Oh good, glad you're doing well, Dragon Gem. What are you playing? Oh my, you're playing Dead Space. The reboot, I assume. Everybody's playing the remake. Reboot, remake, whatever. Yeah. But welcome into another Short Horror Saturday, everybody. And I hope everybody is having a good weekend. I've had a fairly busy week. And I'm glad it's the weekend now. Oh, you never played the first one? Me either, Dragon Gem. I kept meaning to, and then to play through the rest, so... now that there's a remake, I suppose I should actually play the first one and not the remake. Just because old games. And also because I don't think this PC could run the remake. I shouldn't give it ideas. But, yeah, I'm glad it's the weekend, and I don't think I realized until last night that there's that little federal holiday coming up on Sunday. Well, practically a federal holiday. Yeah. The biggest thing in America since God. I'm talking about the Super Bowl. So, someone told me who was playing and I forgot. I think one of them might have been the Chiefs. I don't really follow football. But, yeah, I'm wondering whether I should stream tomorrow night since I can't compete with that kind of thing. I'll have to think it over. But I only watch the Super Bowl because it's like a social event. Like if my roommates are watching it, I'll join in. Some good commercials. The Superb Owl. Yes, when we call it that, that makes it sound so much better. Like, who wouldn't want to watch a Superb Owl? Actually, how is there not an animated feature about the Superb Owl? Okay, so the remake has like additional endings and more changes than just a graphical update. That's cool. So it's like a real remake rather than just a remaster, I guess. Did you play the first one, Hairball? And now you're going to play the remake? Or let Dragon Gem handle that? Okay, I want to tell you guys about stuff in my life, but that's mostly to do with work. We did get something happened at work that could be called good news for the company. So that was nice. And we got our interns in this week. So that was also nice. They're still learning how to do film coverage. But it's a long process. I sometimes feel like I'm still learning how to do film coverage. Don't tell the boss that. Oh, you hadn't. Yeah, maybe eventually I'll play the remake. That's kind of how I am. I'd be more interested to try the first one just because I've been hearing about it for so many years and thinking, yeah, that does sound like a game I would rather enjoy. Then, occasionally people would show me clips from it like, hey, look, somebody got a drill through their eyeball. I'm like, damn. Thought Bloodlust software was going hard, but look at this. These graphics. Today we're going to play a game that been on my hard drive for a while. I think I found it and set it aside and was like, ooh, this will be good for a short horror Saturday, and then forgot about it. And I was looking through old files being like, what should I play? And then, yeah, delete. Even though I hope to switch to my new PC soon for streaming. Maybe if I have time tomorrow, I'll set it up and test some stuff, make sure the Wi-Fi is strong enough, try and get Zoom text installed, and lots of stuff to do. But yeah, this is a Bloodwood Reload. Not Reloaded, just Bloodwood Reload. I assume that it'll be clear in the game why it's called this. Or it's a mistranslation. Or it's artistic license. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I should have a system where like sometimes I'll spend a few hours just going through, some sites and pulling a bunch of games for Short Horror Saturday. But then it's always, some of them aren't going to work well, some of them won't run windowed, some of them make my PC chug too much. This one fortunately doesn't. I tried it out, and even though it's made in Unity, it runs very nicely in a nice small window. Wish all the games included that option to run it windowed from within the settings. Oh, and thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. On Wednesday, we finally finished Nancy Drew, Curse of the French Queen's Screaming Severed Head in the Tower, which is what I call it. The developers call it Treasure in the Royal Tower, but it's not exactly exciting, is it? Okay, it's moderately exciting, but that was a fun game. Even if I swear, like, some of those items were hard to find, and it was only by luck I found a couple. Like, at one point I was like, oh, look, there's a cute mouse there climbing through the machine. Oh, maybe it's coming back. Let's click and try to catch it. Oh, I just picked up an item I didn't see, but that I need to finish the game. Huh. Hey, Toasty, welcome in. How are you doing? And you guys should also check out Toasty, who is a retro streamer. Hasn't been streaming much lately, but hopefully again. Hope you're having a good weekend, Toasty. And yeah, stream before that, we played more of Delaware St. John Volume 3, which has quite a good plot. And I'm thinking it'll just take one more stream to finish it up. Let's start up Bloodwood Reload and see if it has giant woodchucks in it. There's no reason that it should. If this were a Resident Evil game, though, I would expect it because they like their large animals. BWR. What are the options? Okay, standard stuff. In a small village in Central Europe, something is happening, and the forest growing around it contains something very different. Its wood is colored red and is unique within the world. This fact has not passed unnoticed by the world's largest logging company, the White Wood Company. You are one of their best men, and they don't hesitate to send you to take over the exploitation rights. As you reach the village, a chill runs down your back. Your intuition tells you that this will not be easy, and your intuition is something that has, so far, never failed you. Okay. It's pretty straightforward controls. Oh, that's tiny. The street light is full of bugs. Oh, neat. What kind of things are you crafting, Toasty? If they're not top secret. It's a cart full of straw. Looks very smooth. Oh. Plate full of holes to put fiber optics through? Oh, a beer barrel. Can we drink the beer? It will not move and is sealed. Maybe I can open it with something. Oh, the streets are full of bugs. Oh, now that makes me think of human-sized bugs in clothes hurrying to and fro. Yeah, what exactly are you going to use that plate for, Toasty? Oh, almost made it up. Oh. Gotcha. So it goes in front of like an array of LED lights. Sounds really complicated. Oh, the street light is full of bugs. Everywhere is full of bugs. It's gotta be one of these buildings we can go into. I hope we get a flashlight soon. that... Did I just cut a third person of me? I'm not certain. Oh no, there's somebody there. Priest. I think he said I'm busy. It's locked. No, can't go in here either. Travis, he said something and I said, okay, sorry, bye. I think he said, let me operate. He must be the town surgeon. Hey, Zen Dragoon. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? You guys should also give go check out Zen Dragoon. Who? Hey, what was it you were playing the other day? Was it yesterday? I was kind of lurking in your stream, but it was a busy day at work. Oh, Resident Evil. Which version are you playing, Zen? Seems to be about as far as we can go. Just the forest. Oh. Yeah. I've only played the GameCube remake of the first one, and I was way too paranoid about... I was playing on just the normal difficulty and was way too paranoid about saving everything, so by the end of the game I'm like, well, I've got about 80 bullets and 20 grenades and some magnum rounds and... Ooh, is that 20 shotgun shells? It's quite a few typewriter ribbons. Here. Is that just the street light again? Yeah, why are there so many bugs around this town? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zen. I hope tomorrow's better, and I really appreciate you lurking. It looks like just plants and mist there. Oh, of course. I mentioned the red trees. I wonder if I'll actually get to see it. Or if any of the trees actually are red. What's that? Reddish. Oh, there's one of the reddish trees now. Very strange trees. Now I understand why my company sent me here. I feel like I'm keeping... And this is the same building I came up to earlier. There's a big one there. Yeah, I'm one of the top men who handles wood for my company. Wherever there's wood, that's where they send me. Oh, I see. It's the place across the stream, and I've seen the reflection as well. I would have fallen the stream by mistake. Is that? Oh, there's a sickle in the straw. Can we take it? No. Yes. Oh, the beer barrel. Oh. Hmm. Hello. Esther. Hello, stranger. My name is Frank Bates. I have a reserved room at this inn. Hello, Frank Bates. My name is Esther. Mrs. Esther. Why have you come here to our village? Does that say? I'm an expert in forestry. Interesting. Which trees would you be interested in? My company is very interested in the red trees around the village. We would like to take over the development rights. Where's the village mayor? Or who is the village mayor? Village mayor? We don't have a mayor. The person in charge in this village is the parish priest. You will find him near the church. Your room is upstairs, but if I were you, I would leave this village very soon. There is something strange happening here in this village. There is a very ancient legend that haunts this place. You can try to talk with Travis, the farmer. Maybe he can tell you more about this legend. Good luck. Here's your room key. The room is upstairs. Very forthcoming with information. Oh, a metal plate. With someone's dinner on it. Apples, carrots, and bacon. That's a dinner right there. She does not avert his gaze from the bottles. Okay. Like, we're not actually in dialogue, you can't center on the text, so I can't really zoom in on it. Ooh. The goblet can be useful. I'll take it. Maybe there's a fountain somewhere. Yeah. I figure the inn provides free cups, so. And the inn provides free plates, too. Yeah, interesting. Like, when you walk up the stairs, the game takes over. You're not actually controlling. Did I break the game? There we go. Yay! Game unbroken. Yeah, I like it. If you bring bolt cutters and use the back exit, hotels give you a free TV on checkout. Heck, kind of hotels I've stayed at, I don't think the TV was even bolted down. They just assumed, this CRT's heavy enough. Or maybe it was. I never actually tried to remove one. Oh. Business card. My business card. It's pretty amusing. It is made with recycled paper. It's a pot for samples by Whitewood Company. Is this the right room? Well, the key fits. Oh, I must have it in a backpack or something. I'll need a basin of fresh water tomorrow. A normal box of matches. She does not carry matches in the pocket. I think that's what he said. This door seems like it has been closed for a century. That's never a good sign when it's in your room. The fire is lit and the temperature is fine. An old metal oil lamp. Need something to light it with, but we have something to light it with. You know, I know I asked for a flashlight, but an oil lamp will be fine. It seems to be a rather uncomfortable bed. They probably gave you the uncomfortable wet bed because you want to cut down their red trees. I'm not going to sleep. Yeah, flashlights may not have been invented. I don't know when this is. I mean, their clothes don't look especially out of date, but... Are those electric lights, or... I don't know, they could... Oh, they're hanging, so they're not gas. I don't know. But the metal plates, yeah. Sure, there doesn't seem to be a lot super modern hereabouts. Let's go chat with the priest. Yeah, give him a piece of paper to sign. If you would just sign all rights over to me right now. Oh, you think it's late 18th century or 19th century, Toasty? No. There's one way to tell is whether the street lights are... maybe they're just... Okay, like 1880s, got it. Yeah, I mean, they look like they could just be... Yeah, like lanterns hung up. And it ain't 1980. Well, they're making the card on the business card on recycled paper. That's kind of a more modern idea. Hey, we've got a goblet. We can drink that beer once we open the bottle. Help ourselves. Hello, Father. And he says he's busy. Well, let's go find out about this legend. It's a video, yeah. It's a video game. Suspend your disbelief. Yeah. They're pretty vague about when it is. Yeah, but definitely ain't modern. It's older, so it's creepier. There's Travis over here. Ah, yes. Let me operate. Okay, fine. Bye. Nope, can't call the Ghostbusters. We're on our own. Can't even climb ladders. Oh, there's another sickle. Wonder if the Acres have been hanging out here. Just go for a little bit of a stroll. Oops, what did he say? I don't want to get lost in the forest. I must go to town. What if we presented the priest with our business card, actually? Like, I'm not just here to confess some sins. I'm here to commit some. I mean, acquire some rights. does he say? Oh, I cannot. This needs a key, right? Yeah, let's go look at the inn again. Oops. Wonder. Worth getting a soil sample? No. I'd be interested to know what makes these trees red. What does he say about the straw? Just that it looks very smooth. Yeah. Okay, we can go up there. Yeah, there's just a wall over there. Okay. No, Mrs. Esther. Okay. She said, "Let me work," and he said, "Okay, sorry, bye." More metal plates. Yeah, I left my door open. I will. Not like I left anything in here anyway. Yeah. Is that? Oh yeah, it's like a crucifix. Yeah, with a little cross on it. Yeah. Nice wood burning stove. Hey, there's a title on that book, but it's too small to make out. I cannot. Just trying to make sure there's nothing else up here. Oops. Yeah, kind of thought it would be obvious where to go, but yeah. Can we just... First I need to open the barrel. The wall all the way around. I must go to town. Okay. That seems to be good if you get stuck in something and then you pause and restart. So you can kind of reset. What's that? Oh, it's just talking about the strange trees again. Got it. This is the way we came, I think. So, yeah, I can't go wandering there. Oh. A lever. You never know, it might be useful. Oh, it looks like a crowbar. And all these buildings look almost the same. At least some have more windows and lights. I'm trying to get back to the beer barrel. Hello, Great White Knoll. How are you today? I almost want to light the lamp around town. Wait. Oh, there's the river again. Oh, great. I'm doing okay, thanks. Glad it's the weekend, and yeah, glad to be streaming. Oh, there's the beer barrel. Thought it was by the straw. Seems it opens. Done. It is open. Oh no, Twitch went weird. I'm sorry. Like, sometimes Twitch is... Yeah, who knows what's up with it. Something... That's it, the glass is full. Assuming we can use that to get either the parish priest or the farmer talking. Not the priest. Sure, there's no way into this well-lit building, is there? Wait, what's this? No, that's the fence. I guess not. No, because we haven't had to give a person an item yet. I was wondering if that might be how it worked. Take it from your inventory. There's a wall there. Yeah. And then we're just gonna take us out to the forest again. Gusts of mist actually help light things. I hope it's not radioactive glowing mist. I tried to get up that ladder right. Almost. I feel like we're not intended to. So anyway, we're too far away, but I think we already tried that. Wait, what was that? There's something. Moved earth. And he needs something to dig. Will the crowbar work? Looks like an old key. Surely the priest won't notice us. He's over there. Oh, guy. I thought it said, I'm not going to enter with this key here. He's saying, I'm not going to enter with this guy here. I need to get rid of the priest. Yeah, busy walking back and forth in the middle of the night. Even more bottles. And she does not remove her gaze from the bottles. Ambient noise in this inn is so strange. I think it's supposed to be the creaking wood. Can we? could use the crowbar here too. Okay, now that we've saved, I'll go out and light up the oil lamp. Wait, what? It does seem to work. Is it lit now? I don't know. No, certainly not any brighter. We haven't been up to that building up there, have we? Yeah. Okay. I get the impression that they don't want you to go up through there, and that like they've disabled jumping around that spot. And, right, we tried going around there. Maybe so they have to go back to town. Did I miss something? I don't think Esther gave us any hints about how to get Travis to talk to us, or how to get the priest to talk to us. Oops. Shoot, no. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I wasn't trying to fall in the river. Phew. There I am. I mean, is it as simple as waiting until the priest is further away on his beat and then trying to get through the door? Oh, someone's getting pushy. He's being terribly slow about it all. I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, I thought he was fairly far away the first time I tried to get in there. Yeah, that's as far as he goes, so it's not that. I wonder if I should go try and find it. Like, maybe there are other hidden items in the dark? Right. I thought I could have made that jump. It looks like there's something up there, but I don't know, it could just be a pattern on the wall or something. Maybe I should look up a hint for this. Of course, there may not be hints for this game. That's the danger of playing free games one finds on itch. What's that? Oh, it's all the crows or whatever they are. Okay. Nose through the darkness one more time. That was how I found the crowbar. If he'll say anything about them. Found it over by the church, yes. Heavy metal goblet full of beer with perpetual foam. God, I wonder if they mean it does not seem to work. It won't let us interact with that. It's not so much I'm looking. I mean, I'm looking for items, but at least the cursor will tell me when I found something. I'm more just trying to see. Is that a place that I can walk through or not? Alright, this is water right out of town. He's not saying anything new. I think the level of my jump is inconsistent. Wait, was there something up? Is this just part of the hay bale on the floor of the loft? Okay, yeah. I think it's just the wood and then the wall behind it. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Talk to him. Yeah. Since we've done everything else. Yeah. I should probably try and look up a hint. If indeed there are any hints. Oh, nice. This has also been released on Steam. So, you stuck and you hate this game. Let me help with this. Right. Near the tree, pick up the rock. Get some wood off of the tree with the rock. Right. I mean, I'm glad I looked that up. Don't know that I even would have found the rock, let alone thought, I should hit a tree with this. Yeah, over there. Pesky wolves. I wonder if it's going to be further out in the woods. No. It's not a ramp, that's a door. So dark, it would be pretty effective if they threw in a jump scare out here. No. Okay, I'll try going off into the woods. Looks like the ruins of a wall, but I'm not sure. Hey, Wirebrain. Welcome in. Crafting a moonshine still. No, I think it's supposed to be something a little spookier than... You know, have we had a really good game about a haunted moonshine still? I don't know that we have. Get on that, indie developers. But how are you doing, Wirebrain? And Dragon of the West? Hey, welcome in. You guys should check out Dragon of the West, who's a fairly new streamer. There's a mixture of action games and game shows. How was your stream today? Oh, the new Hogwarts game. Yeah, I haven't seen any footage of that. I missed the. Oh, is your name a reference to Avatar: The Last Airbender Dragon? I don't got that. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that either. I haven't seen that show. Perfect to pick up a sample and send it to the lab. Oh, Uncle Iroh. It's one of those shows I really should watch. Okay. Wait. Not redwood trees, just reddish trees. Also not radish trees. Wait. Behold the rock. Oh, Uncle Iroh was given that name during a war. Dragon of the West. It's a great thing for your enemies to call you. This might be useful. I'll take it. Yes, we have a perfectly serviceable crowbar, but no, we must hit the tree with a rock. Yes, it's enough wood to send to the lab. I will. I didn't think this game would be this hard to read. That tiny print. Oops. There we go. Great. We got a sample. Now, let's see if anybody will talk to us when we carry this around. No, that was right. Nah. He just wants to keep operating. Oh, you're always busy, Father. Can I help you? Okay, no problem. I'll send the sample copy to your laboratory now. Thanks, bye. That was... Yep. No sense in drawing out the conversation needlessly. Stone won't do any good then, I'm guessing. Now, let's... I really want to hear about this ominous legend. Good evening. Who are you? That's a good one, Wirebrain. A Mortal Kombat fire was found wandering a Macy's department store. When clerks asked him if he needed help, he said, "No thanks, I'm just Liu Kang." That's a good one. I'm Frank Bates. Nice to meet you. I'm John Smith, and I'm a tourist. Nah, let's tell him the truth. What do you want? I talked with Ms. Esther, and she told me something about a legend. Could you please tell me more about that legend? This legend? I'm Travis. Sorry, but I'm very hot and my mouth is dry. It's very hard work as a farmer, you know? I wouldn't say you're very hot, Travis. Let's not be too full of ourselves. Producer of Coast to Coast AM radio. It'd be nice if we could tell him that. Make up more creative excuses. Oh, we actually have to say whether we know. Oh, of course, I know. Perfect. Now you know that I must work. Bye. Now you bring me a cold beer. Many thanks. I think that's the wrong kind of beer, but we're not nitpicking. You're welcome. Now could I know more about the legend, please? Okay, young man. Legend has it that long ago in this place dark rituals were practiced, and even human sacrifices to ancient evil deities ago. There are still vestiges of those covens in the form of ruins deep in the forest. Vestiges? I'm not sure. The blood of these sacrifices was absorbed by the earth, and because of it, the trees were got that characteristic reddish color, Of course, this is only a legend. No one could prove it. Yeah. The legend also says that exits beneath the forest. Oh, there are endless mazes by poor wandering souls of the slaughtered, and their blood-flowing river as those caves. Also, it notes that there is a way to stop that river and restore peace to those poor devils. It's really incredible. Yes, of course, but now I must back to work. Good luck. Yeah, no, he literally says, now I must back to work. Very Shakespearean of him. But yes, I have heard of Coast to Coast, because my father would sometimes listen to it, and, yeah, they have all kinds of random guests and subjects, and didn't Art Bell used to be, the host on Coast to Coast? Or did he have a different show? I think Coast to Coast was playing Art Bell reruns over, like when we were back home for I was back home for the holidays. Wolves guarding the bridge. Okay, it was. Yeah, they've been around for a while, because I remember hearing like radio commercials for the Art Bell show back in high school. I'll get less busy, Father. I want to buy exploitation rights around here. But that's pretty amazing that someone on Coast to Coast called in as Gordon Freeman and talked about the G-Man following him around. Hey, if you got a troll, be fun. Hello again, Mr. Bates. Would I please know if the sample's been sent? Yes, we do not have a postal office here in the village. So I gave the sample to the priest. Each day he goes to the nearest postal office in the next city, and he comes back with the mail for our village. Now about the mayor, I mean priest. Village mayor? We don't have a village mayor. The person in charge in the village is the parish priest. You'll find him near the church. He walks back and forth and says he's busy, even though he's not. Just tell us the same legend, right? Alright, and we've already talked to Travis. Wow, so he was able to describe like Half-Life and keep a really straight face. That would be hard. And then did the host find out afterwards? God, imagine hearing that when it was first broadcast. Okay. Maybe the Padre will talk to us now. Oops. There. Oh, it's on YouTube. Thanks, Wirebrain. I will check that out. Hello, Mr. Father. Who are you? I'm an expert from the Whitewood Company. I don't know, should we tell him our name? Well, other people already know it. Frank Bates. No, I don't know you. What do you want, Frank Bates? The trees. I want the trees. Excuse me. Could you tell me about the legend mentioned by Travis? Apply for development rights of the forest with red trees around your village. Miss Esther said she gave you the sample to take to the nearest post office. It's very difficult. I cannot decide this on my own. We will have to talk about it in the next village council. If I were you, I would say to your boss that you did not find anything interesting in this village, and I would leave immediately. I can't betray my boss like that. Besides, I found trees. Trees so soft that you can chop wood off them with a rock. About the legend. Travis? Haha, you would believe the wild stories of a drunken peasant. Travis is crazy. There is no legend. Now get out of this village. Strangers are not welcome here. Goodbye. I must investigate the forest and the legend. I will see where goes this path. Yeah. If people talk like that and go around calling each other drunken peasants, this really must be the 1800s. Oh, I guess it means the path beyond the bridge. The ruins of where dark rituals were practiced? There's something there. Some wood. Some wood cart. Wood cart? I feel like this is a strange translation. Locked. What is this strange building? Bloody knife. Oh, a butcher's knife. I have a vague idea of how to use it. I mean, it's not that hard to use knives. I can see the mess that I am in. I'll take it just in case. Well, they did say strangers aren't welcome here, so it pays to be armed. What is... Oh dear. Hello, young man. My head. Who are you? What happened? That is not important now. You must listen to me. Did you hear? Another are trapped. Ha ha ha. Maybe it's better that I leave now. No, do not move. Take this manuscript. Yes, you who do not believe. You are in danger. The man in black is their leader and shaman. In the village it seems as if time has never passed. Everything has remained as before. Soon they will come back and take the blood of innocence from the one who does not understand. You must stop this. You must perform their rite. Now, take this book. It is the ritual book. What? You're crazy. Crazy? Ha 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 ha. Maybe. Go now. Go now. Jeez. Says... Oh, books inside a wood box. Not interesting. A dirty mattress lying on the floor. I need to read the books. A dusty old manuscript with worn leather covers. Oh. The Eternal Matter, Chapter 1, Knowledge. There was a time when the...
game on stream, streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must follow stream, streamer got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome raiders. Are the raiders alligators? Raider, grackle.
Welcome in. How are you doing? How was the rest of your Last of Us stream? You guys, please go check out Fornado, who's, well, I guess he plays a mixture of very modern games and very retro games. Like, plays a fair amount of stuff on older computer systems, too. Welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who has a special fondness for horror games. And we're playing a freeware horror game today. And hey, Evelicia, welcome in. How are you doing? You guys should also check out Evelicia, who streams a number of older horror games as well. How are you doing? Okay, you finished the main game, but you can't get the DLC for The Last of Us anymore? That's a shame. They ought to make it still available, I think. Oh, yeah, great to have you guys in here. We're just playing Bloodwood Reload. That's not a mistake, that's actually the title. It's probably a mistake within the title. Oh yeah, my pleasure. And a bit of a strange game. Oh, you played the DLC on PS3. Was it? Were you able to just like download it to a hard drive? Because the PS3 let you do that, right? In this game, we're playing as this man who's come to this very tiny village with reddish trees because the company he works for wants rights to cut down the trees and turn them into chairs or something. And the village is not very welcoming, and it's run by a priest. And there's a legend that the trees are red because of a bunch of human sacrifices, and there are lost souls wandering beneath the woods and rivers of blood, and we just got knocked out and ran into this old woman who gave us manuscripts and said we must perform rites because the village is staying the same and they will spill the blood of the innocents. Yeah, it's all pretty confusing. Okay, you played the main game from the PS3 disc. Got it. I really need to play The Last of Us one of these days. And then I can watch the TV show. Book, The Eternal Matter. Chapter 1, Knowledge. There was a time when the sun, when the sun was still young and the moon was still in its infancy. In the region known as Arkar. Copy of... Oh, Dianetics. Yeah, but let me tell you, this font, it ain't doing me any favors. Zombie survival. Ode to new game. Yeah, there have been a lot of zombie survival games for the past more than 20 years. Region known as Arkar. There lived a modest tribe devoted mainly to to hunting and fishing. The tribal chief and shaman, named Tarnag, was a powerful and arrogant man that held together the tribe due to the atmosphere of terror and oppression that he forced upon the tribe. Guntar, god of Gantor, Guntar, son of Gantor, was little more than a teenager at that time, but he had already learned the art of fishing and hunting. On the 21st day of the winter in that primordial era, Guntar and his father, Gantor, went out at dawn to go hunting. So it was decided. They walked many leagues, but strangely met no animal, heard no song of any birds. All was quiet, and not a breath of wind blew. It seemed that the time had stopped. Then the hunters arrived near the valley of Forsan, which is formed by the mountains of Bikra. In the distance they saw the shaman Tarnog entering very slowly into the valley. About a league from him there laid a crater that was probably formed by the collision of an unknown and unseen object. Tarnog approached the crater and disappeared inside it. Gantor ordered to his son to remain hidden in the vegetation as he would approach the crater to get more information. So it was done. Gantor walked very slowly to the crater and entered inside it like Tarnog before him. Guntar, because he believed himself to be a good hunter and warrior, did not obey the orders of his father, and also walked himself into the crater. I guess that's the end. But we have another book. Right. Oh, I have to close it. Got it. We want to give particular mention to a legend about what supposedly took place long ago in a village in Central Europe, whose name no one has been able to find to date. In this place, dark rituals were practiced, and even human sacrifices were made to ancient evil deities. In the book titled The Eternal Matter, readers can find everything relating to this legend. Here we only talk about what rituals must be performed to purify that sinister place. Many people may have entrapped the souls of those and need to be released. I think following this very specific ritual. According to the scholars, you must burn a piece of wood from the forest, which served as the sad prison together with the manuscript named The Eternal Matter, and also the blood of someone who believes in this legend. On a on a kind of altar. Oh, on a kind of altar that is located somewhere in the village. This ritual is the only one that has not been performed to date, because no one has been able to locate the manuscript. There are other rituals which for decades have been carried out by all kinds of shamans without something, any kind of manifestation of those poor souls, and also without destroying any of the strange phenomena found in that place. However, without rotting any kind of manifestation, I think it's without getting. I bet that's it. However, you manage to perform the ritual. You will not return anyone to life, but you will leave them to rest in peace after many decades of suffering. Thus ends the legend. Thus ending the legend. Okay. So burn piece of wood, burn manuscript on altar. Got it. Now can we go? He said, oh, I think he said he's going to leave the books. But doesn't he need one of them? Chris is our old partner. I'm not sure I understand. Wood cart. We still have... Okay, we still have the bloody knife. And Oh! Oh, okay, that Chris. Gotcha. Didn't say we need to burn the manuscript, but then we left the manuscript in there? Maybe I misunderstood. I was so focused on just getting through those words. Okay. We know we need Travis's blood and piece of a tree. Do we still... Yeah, we still have the stone. Really, Dragon? You haven't been getting channel points? That's weird. Has anybody else had that problem? Although, you know, actually, I've occasionally been in other people's streams and noticed I didn't seem to be getting channel points. Huh. Yeah, the dead want you to burn the manuscript onto a CDR. And once the manuscript is digitized, it has no power. Let me chip a bit of wood off of there. How the hell am I supposed to tell which terrain we can traverse and which we can't? It's before the first broken wall. Copyright infringement destroys the evil books. They're readily available, they have no power. Fine, we'll let you work. Let's like this now. No, but it does seem to work. I notice it letting us interact with any of the trees this time. Yeah. It's too far, I think. Yeah, busy being evil. Hello, Mrs. Esther. Hello again, Mr. Bates. Have the results not arrived yet? Oh, I don't know. I gave the sample to the priest, but he did not let me see the results. Please, try to talk to him. We already did. Okay, I'll ask the priest. Thanks. Yeah, I guess it's good that the game tells us that's what we need to do. It's a very small village indeed. Wait. Is he gone? Can we finally enter the church? Although, how exactly is this all taking place in the same night? Oh right, things don't change in the village. The sample, the priest never took it to the postal office. The man in black is their leader. Their shaman. The old witch was right. I must hurry. I'll take the wood sample. I need it for the ritual to stop this nightmare. Many books about something magical. I could not tell. I'm afraid of these things. Older bouquets. Some empty milk cans. No trace of milk for a long time. Oh, I thought they had potted plants on top. More books about something magical. And scary. Oh. Necronomicon by Abdul al-Hazared. That book sounds... Of course, I remember now. The grandfather told me about this book and its author. He was called the Crazy Arab, I think. But what kind of pastor is this? Oh, yeah. We're just starting to think that there's something not quite right about the priest. Generic magical books. There is already blood on the knife, but I don't think we know whose or what's. Nope. Thought another icon might appear. I'm guessing that the altar is behind the door that hasn't been opened in a century. You're saying the results haven't arrived. Yeah. Still not giving us any options to get that door open. A closer look. He's not going to comment on it. Sharp stone. I wonder where the priest went, though. I cannot. Actually can, you just don't want to. Oh dear. What was it? Oh, she hanged herself, or someone else hanged her. I will take the books. Oh. You cannot stop them. They are the grand accents. Or ancients, probably. I must block the door with something. Oh, good. Okay, I win this time. I need to go to the temple. Fortunately, there was a hammer and nails and some pieces of wood right by the door. I could use to seal the priest in. Make sure there wasn't any other room in the church or anything. Yeah. Nah. Pretty much just this one room. Good thing I've been carrying these matches around, because we'll need to burn stuff. Okay, just talking about the results again. Nothing. We got this door open. Okay, the one book. That's the last page. Piece of wood. Oh, okay, maybe they're saying that the manuscript, together with the forest, served as the prison. Not that you have to burn the manuscript as well. Then. I mean, the old woman's dead. I suppose we could stab her corpse and get some blood on the knife. Wish I'd thought of that when I was still there. Oops. Alright. Let's go try to stab a corpse. It's always so weird when like the camera has to focus directly on the door or the stairway from the right angle. That's not me doing that, that's the game. I'm curious what that was. Oh, just one of the trees. Yeah, well. At least she's not that far from the village. Hope we don't get back there and see the boards ripped off the door. Again. Okay, seem to be holding. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we can use the knife with the rope either. It's weird he keeps... And now he's trying to look directly at the hay, so he's stuck walking. Try this ladder again. Hey, we are on the roof. Hopefully we're supposed to be on the roof. I'm just thinking if it happened to be behind that sealed door, there might be another way up there. And it doesn't look like it. Some other place that was the altar, maybe. Yeah, I've got to find the altar. But... what's that? Yeah. I don't know. A rock, maybe. Or part of the ground. Yeah. We got on the one ladder. Let's try this one. I missed the ladder. Really looks like we ought to be able to, but okay. Oh, hey, we made it. Hey, maybe we're not supposed to be up here after all. I mean, you can't just put ladders and not expect players to try and climb the ladders. Well, that was fun. No. If any of y'all got us ideas, I'm open to hearing them. Somewhere in the village. It's not. Doesn't give us any other cues, does it? Or clues. Yeah, somewhere in the village. But then it talks about the manuscript, which we don't have. Still boarded up in that cabin with the priest. this? No, no, that's... Those lighted buildings are not part of the village. The village has very specific borders. Oh yeah, reddish tree. It's not in a church. So the thing is, there are limited places that it can actually be. You know what? Heck with it. I'm going to look up another hint. I'd be surprised if we're near the edge. Okay, now we're actually right before the end. So there's up the hill by the left road to the temple. So somewhere out in the woods, then. I'm glad I looked that up. I have to say that whoever is writing these books has a very different definition of "in the village" than I do. I know what exactly they define as the borders of the village in Central Europe, or wherever this was. Something brighter over there. Let's go back towards this cabin and get hit by the same jump scare again. Good times. Oh, hey, we didn't. Hey, Captain Thacker, welcome in. Yeah, you know, it is pretty cool fog now that you mention it. It's also useful because it is a little bit brighter than the rest. And how's your weekend going, Captain Thacker? This looks right. Nice. I'm doing alright, thanks. Oh no, blasted, this is the same damn road back to the village. this is new, right? Yeah, now that's an altar. I have to perform the ritual. The wood is on the altar. I will use my own blood, for now I believe. So it's better than stabbing people. The oil is on the altar. The entire oil lamp, in fact. Burn, baby, burn. Now the souls are safe, but I'm sure it will not end here. And that's the end. It will not end here. Are we setting up for a sequel? Just because we're setting up for a sequel doesn't mean we're going to get a sequel. And that was Bloodwood Reload. Well, that game was alright. Had a couple pretty cool parts, but yeah, the plot wasn't. Well, it was. I mean, I shouldn't say it was unoriginal, but it was at least presented in an interesting way. Thanks, Doc. Yeah. Now, tell you one thing, I thought it was just too dark. But yeah, maybe for people with better sight, it wouldn't have been quite so hard to see where you need to go. Yeah, that game was alright. It took me longer than I thought it would. Well, some of that was just looking around and going, what do I do? Okay, so it was like really dark for you as well. It's like, come on guys, I get it's a horror game, but just, if you're not going to add a flashlight or a lantern, put in a gamma adjustment. Don't maybe change the gamma, the brightness for my entire monitor. Which I probably could have done. Well, that's all. I'll probably wrap up and raid us out. But as for no, that on size was awful stock. That's why sometimes you could zoom in. Yeah. Like I would be zooming. Sometimes you would like move the cursor all over the screen, and so I could actually zoom in and then center on the font. But other times, it would be like the view would be locked to the center. So that was when I was like bending down and trying to read the text. And it really didn't need to be that small. Well, as for what's coming up in my future streams, I was planning to stream tomorrow and finish Delaware St. John 3. But also realized, for some reason I thought that the Super Bowl was next weekend, but it's actually tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because I guess I could stream after the Super Bowl. It's just Oh, I think that's just other people in the house talking. Like, I don't know. I don't necessarily want to be streaming during the Super Bowl, because then I feel like a lot of my American audience will be at Super Bowl parties watching the Super Bowl. Hey, maybe I should finish Broforce tomorrow, because what's more American than Super Bowl? And Broforce is, well, right, it's not about America. It's about some fictional country in a fictional world. Yeah, I'll like announce on Twitter and MySpace when I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, so keep an eye out for those. And oh hey, and we have a redemption for sporting nouveau riche Londoner Cthulhu. One moment, let me get him out.
Now then, what's all this, chaps? Oh, another game about eldritch horrors. Good lord, they're getting to be a dime a dozen, aren't they? You know, you can't just go to a remote setting, gore a few humans, trap their souls under the earth, and say, "Ah, yes, elder gods at work here. Do not disturb." In fact, really do not disturb, because you won't like what happens. This game just expects you to... No, oh, yes, at this point you're supposed to go back here. You've already been there a few times, but something's changed, yes. And just go wander about in the dark and look for things. Light? Oh, no, dear me, you don't need any light. Who needs light? Humans need light. I certainly don't. And if you don't have light, well then, you'll just feel your way around in the dark, and hopefully you'll find the one tree that you can interact with. Right next to the part where it says, "Oh, you better go back to the village." If you thought that you should go back to the village, it obviously meant you should wander around very close to there and find the right tree. And, seriously, when you say something is in the village, it should be in the village. Of course, if you didn't know that the altar in the village was in fact exceedingly far away from the village, that's your fault, and you should have. I knew that it wasn't in the village, but then, I'm Cthulhu, and how many of you can say the same thing? Bloody well thought so.
Words of wisdom from an elder god, who should certainly know, since this game did mention the Necronomicon, which was written by a crazy Arab. The protagonist's grandfather told him about it. It's funny how many people just have the Necronomicon on their shelves in works of fiction. Like, you'd think you'd want to at least hide it from the casual visitor, even behind a locked door. I would keep my Necronomicon in, where would I? Maybe under a loose floorboard, but that's a lot of trouble. Ooh. Maybe in a larger book that's hollowed out. Yeah. Like get a nice volume of the Encyclopedia Britannica 1948 edition and like cut out all the pages and stick my Necronomicon in there. I mean, who reads the Encyclopedia Britannica? I mean, I might have once doing research for a school project, but still not very common. Yes, perfect for that game. So Let's stream tomorrow. I'm helping my neighbor move stuff tomorrow. Yeah, I know, I said that for the last couple weekends, but she had to move it. Or postpone it. But maybe I should stream earlier tomorrow before the Super Bowl? I don't know. Yeah. I'll announce it on Twitter. There's also something, and there are people who watch the previous streams and want to see the end of the game. Maybe I shouldn't be streaming at the same time as some national event. God, I overthink everything. Yeah, I'll figure out what to do and announce it on Twitter and MySpace. And Wednesday, Wait. Oh, right. Wednesday it will be Valentine's Day, observed. So we will continue our tradition of playing very serious and erotic dating sims, in which you try to find love with the other virtual characters, who are all large birds. Yeah, we're playing more Hatoful Boyfriend, and hopefully getting 2 more endings this year. So that'll be fun. And then next weekend, next weekend we'll probably do something on Short Horror Saturday and then finish Broforce on Sunday. So that's what's coming up. Let's find somebody to raid. Wait, who was I? Alright, we can't raid Fornado because he raided me. Oh, that's who I saw. Rush Pirate was streaming today, and he's raided us a couple times, and we haven't gotten to raid him in a while, so we'll definitely raid Rush Pirate, and he's playing Detective Grimoire, Secret of the Swamp. Sounds fun. That's a good question, Stock. Why was it called Bloodwood Reload? It wasn't an FPS, and it's not like it was a remake of the game, to my knowledge. But I feel like there are a lot of questions about that game that will not be answered. Ever. There we go. Thank you all for coming and hanging out and spending your Saturday with me. I appreciate everybody being here. Whether you're chatting or lurking or... I don't know that there's really a third option, is there? Just as a reminder, you can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and random nonsense. And I also have a channel in the Retrosexuals Discord, which I really need to start spending more time at. I always forget about Discord being a thing. And you can find VODs of my past streams on YouTube. So, yeah, I hope everybody has a good night, or morning, or evening, or afternoon. And that you guys enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow if you partake in such sportery. And, yeah, say hi to Rush Pirate. I'll see you tomorrow or whenever. And, just don't go to small villages to exploit the trees. Just leave the trees alone. They're probably full of lost souls and blood.